Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, and we're taking a look at the Master League Classic today, and we're looking at a very interesting team with Meloetta, Zarude, and Melmetal. So you guys know how amazing Melmetal is, you know how amazing Zarude is. I've used Zarude a lot, but Melmetal is actually really good as well. I've actually lost to a Melmetal last season. I battle it occasionally, not too often. Maybe trainers don't want to invest in it, they don't have the resources, but it really is, it's a tanky Pokemon. It's just really, really good. It really is. It walls Giratina, for example, because it is, well, I guess it's single resisting the ghost attacks because it's also a psychic type, but it's a great Pokemon. But either way, let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary. They switch into Lugia. Out comes Melmetal. So, great matchup for the Melmetal. Lugia has nothing that can hit Melmetal for neutral or super effective damage besides Hydro Pump, but most of the time they don't run Hydro Pump. They usually run Sky Attack and Arrow Blast, which is the moves that I run. I stand corrected, okay? So they actually do have something in this situation to hit the Melmetal, so not as favorable for the Melmetal, but Melmetal is still, even with that Hydro Pump, gonna win this. However, maybe not. Okay. I guess with the Hydro Pump, Lugia can possibly flip. But I mean, Melmetal could have thrown a Rock Slide, I guess, before they got that Sky Attack off. But Melmetal wanted to farm up, and it ended up farming down. So able to catch that move on Zarude. Great catch coming in. Going to be an ominous win. Of course, Zarude doing a great job at walling Giratina as well because it resists the ghost attacks. I love Zarude. I think it's so good. In fact, I'm using it as well again because it's such a good Pokemon. That's a good call not to shield that. It was just a Rock Slide bait instead of a Superpower, which would have been super effective. Dark Pulse going to eat away at that Melmetal. Okay, Superpower definitely KOs, so we'll see if the Zarude decides to shield. Nope, just gonna let it go, and that's another bait. That is huge. But to be honest, you really didn't need to shield, even if they KO'd the Zarude. Zarude is going to go for the Dark Pulse, and they do go ahead and shield that. Switch it into the Melmetal right now to go for the Superpower, which will definitely KO the opposing Melmetal as it does. And in comes Giratina. Just going to go ahead and throw some rocks at it. Might as well. Melmetal is going to be able to win this matchup. Or not Melmetal, Meloetta. Meloetta is going to be able to win the matchup. Still has a shield as well. Just going to bring it in right now and go for the Psyshock. Might as well. I mean, Dazzling Gleam would have KO'd. I don't know if this KOs. Oh, it does KO. Okay. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered because you could have just confusioned it down. So very well played. Yeah, great game. Yeah, two Pokemon on this team do incredibly well against Giratina. So yeah, you really don't have to worry too much about Giratina with Meloetta and Zarude. And Giratina is really popular. It's such a good Pokemon, right? So let's go ahead and move into the next one. We do have that Meloetta into Groudon. Okay. Okay, I don't know, like, Meloetta's matchup, so I actually don't know how this goes. I think this is too soon for Earthquake, though, so this is likely just a Fire Punch. Yeah, just gonna be a Fire Punch. Meloetta able to take that. Just gonna go ahead and go straight Psyshock, not going to charge up for the Dazzling Gleam or anything like that. We're going to see the Psyshock come in, and that's gonna do a good amount of damage. Okay, this is gonna be another Fire Punch. Meloetta does not have to shield this at all. It can actually take another Fire Punch as well. Gonna Confusion down? Okay, they do get to it. Meloetta will shield this. I'm pretty sure it could take another one, but I guess they didn't want to get super low. So going to be able to farm down the Groudon. Very nice. So what is going to come in? Going to be... Okay, going to be Dialga. Dialga will be hit with a neutral Dazzling Gleam. They probably don't shield this, honestly. A lot of trainers might not be familiar... Oh, they do shield it. Might not be familiar with Meloetta's moveset, myself included, to be honest. I know it has Confusion and Psyshock. I didn't realize it had Dazzling Gleam until I started shoutcasting this, but that's totally fine. Melmetal is charging up a lot of energy, and they actually have like max energy right now. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Superpower. Makes a lot of sense. They do get the shield, okay? I wouldn't bait with the Melmetal. I don't bait with Melmetal against Dialga. Most of the time, I just go straight Superpower. In this case, they did shield, but you know, you never know. I just go straight Superpower. So Melmetal is going to go ahead and go for the Superpower, and okay, one more Superpower will KO, but the Dialga gets off an attack. Iron Head, even with the debuffs, should not KO, as it does not. They switch into Kyogre, out comes Zarude. Great matchup for the Zarude, of course, Vine Whip and Power Whip, super effective. Blizzard will be enough to knock out the Zarude, but honestly, they don't even make it. Look at that. So yeah, Kyogre goes down. I love Zarude, I really do, and the opponent will concede that game. So well played, great game. and we're going to go ahead and move into the next battle. Yes, this is a really solid team. This is a really cool team. I don't have the resources to... Actually, I guess I do have the resources to invest in Meloetta if I chose to, because I do have enough rare candy. I have an excessive amount of rare candy. I just... we'll see. I don't have a good IV one, but I guess, I mean, you only get one, so you can't really think about that, right? But next up is Mewtwo, so Psyshock is resisted, probably just go straight Dazzling Gleam, or you could possibly bait him. Mewtwo's generally do shield, but they actually pull the switch into this Metagross. Out comes Melmetal. I almost said Meloetta. I'm probably going to get those names mixed up, Meloetta and Melmetal. I don't know which one I would have went into. I would have, yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have went into the Zarude, because the Dark Pulse is super effective towards Metagross. Of course, these superpowers are going to be neutral, so it's not bad, but 2 superpowers don't KO. So you're going to need another one, and they actually get to an attack. So Meloetta will have to shield this, but at the same time, if they go... Actually, they don't shield, they just let it go down. If they went into Zarude, Meteor Mash would do a lot of damage to Zarude as well. So we're going to see the Zarude come in, just go for the farm down. Yeah, I would say definitely go for the farm down, probably shield farm down. So that's pretty cool. Going to be able to get a lot of energy on this Zarude, which is always nice. They actually pull the switch into Reshiram, Ultra Spicy coming in from the opponent. So we do see the Dark Pulse. So this Dark Pulse is going to connect, going to switch out and go for the Psyshock on the Meloetta. So nice combo play there. So we're going to see a shield, okay. Trying to get to one more. The opponent still has another shield. They do get off an attack though. Meloetta going to go ahead and shield this one up. It's going to be a crunch. That is a good shield. That is super effective, so it likely would have KO'd Meloetta. We're going to see the Psyshock come out now, and that will be enough to KO. Very nice. Mewtwo is coming in, so still has that Mewtwo. A Psystrike definitely KOs at this health, right? I mean, even though it's resisted, yeah, definitely KOs. And then in comes Zarude. The Metagross switching in, very interesting. That gave Zarude a lot of fun. That was definitely a mistake to do that. However, we'll have to see, because this Mewtwo is going for an attack. Going to be a Shadow Ball. It is going to be resisted. The Mewtwo could have won if they didn't give all that farm to Zarude, because they could have gotten off a Shadow Ball, a couple Shadow Balls, or a Shadow Ball and a Psystrike against the Zarude and KO'd it. But in this case now, Zarude will be able to get to 2 Dark Pulse attacks and KO the Mewtwo because they got all that farm. But that's totally fine. You know, it happens. Maybe they thought they were closer to a move and they could have made a move with Metagross, right? You never know. Totally fine. Great games. Well played as well. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. Are you guys playing Holiday? Are you playing Master League? I did a couple Holiday, and I've also been doing Master League. I really do enjoy the Master League meta. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and see how the next game plays out, though. Going to be Meloetta into Kyogre. Okay, let's see how this matchup goes. I actually don't know who wins this matchup. I want to say Meloetta, but I actually don't know. We'll have to see, because Surf is coming out now, and it will... I mean, the Meloetta is pretty low, but at the same time, Meloetta is doing a lot, and they're also getting off this Psyshock as well. This is a close matchup, I guess. Okay, able to Confusion down. No, not quite. Meloetta will have to shield if they want to win Switch, and it looks like they do, so they are going to go ahead and shield. So unfortunate having to use a shield, but they do have a Psyshock ready to go, so they can click on that, which they will. And Zacian is coming in. Zacian, another very popular Pokemon, a great Pokemon. Okay, gonna go ahead and... This is tough, because we know that Zacian has close combat, right? So close combat, super effective to Melmetal, super effective to Zarude as well. So, and plus they could also have Play Rough, which is super effective to Zarude. So it's kind of tough. Zacian doing pretty well against both of these Pokemon. We're going to see another close combat come in, going to be super effective, doing a lot of damage. But the Rock Slide comes in from Melmetal. We'll have to see how this game plays out. Gonna get the shield. They do switch into Mewtwo, okay? So you definitely switch here after this Rock Slide. You're not going to be able to farm down though, so maybe charge up extra energy? Okay, they're going to go for an attack. Let's see what attack this is. Is it just a Psystrike? No, going to be a Shadow Ball. Still resisted, but only single resisted. So Zarude is going to go ahead and undercharge. And that's not going to KO you. You definitely farm down at this range. 2, 3, 4. Okay, they don't get to a move with Mewtwo. That is good. So Zacian comes in. So this is a problem because we know they have close combat, right? So we're gonna see a Power Whip, not a Vine Whip. Oh, they let it go? They still had a shield, right? They still had a shield, and maybe they could have KO'd that Zarude? I don't really know. They definitely still had a shield, I think. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they still had a shield. Either way, that's totally fine. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Yeah, I thought they had a shield, but I don't know whether they let that go. I don't know. But either way, good game. Maybe they thought they had no win condition. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. But either way, let's see how the next game plays out. Meloetta into Garchomp. Okay. Okay, I mean, if they don't know that Dazzling Gleam is on this Meloetta, we'll have to see. Going to be Earth Power. That's going to do a lot of damage. Do you bait here, or do you go for the Dazzling Gleam? They're just going straight for the Dazzling Gleam, just going for the KO. It makes a lot of sense. I think they probably shield. No, they don't even shield. Beautiful Dazzling Gleam from that Meloetta. In comes Dialga. So Dialga's probably just going for the farm down. Not before a Psyshock comes out. Yeah, Psyshock is coming out from this Meloetta. Very nice. So this Meloetta, okay, they do shield that. They probably thought it was a Dazzling Gleam. So that is a good... That Meloetta did a lot. So Dialga, okay, gonna be hit with this attack. Are we gonna see a shield? No shield. It's just an Iron Head, so nice call not to shield that. I thought it was gonna be like a Draco or a Thunder. This is probably another Iron Head. I don't think they have enough energy, but we'll see. Yeah, just gonna be another Iron Head. Meloetta is charging up a lot of energy, going for the superpower right now. I really don't think they shield this, but we'll see. They don't shield it, and switching into Zarude, and now comes Melmetal. So, okay, obviously you have to watch out, right? I mean, there's a concern with the attack, the superpower from that Metal. So this could be superpower, this could be a bait. Zarude is going to call it, it's just a bait. Wow, these crazy calls. I mean, the bait made sense. Like, I kind of expected the bait. So risky to call it, though. Zarude is going to go ahead and shield this one. This is going to be the superpower. What the... I mean, amazing calls. Amazing calls. Zarude going to go ahead and go for this Dark Pulse right now. And that will get the shield. It needs to get to 1 more to KO it. And they're able to get to it before Melmetal throws an attack. So this Dark Pulse is going to be enough to KO. Very nice. And now switching to Melmetal, just going for the superpower to take the win. So this superpower is going to KO. And that's going to be a great game. Very well played. Very well played there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and move into, I believe, the final game. Oh, is that it? Maybe that was it. Okay. Kind of weird there. I guess that was it. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, 5-0. Okay, very nice. Great set. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. Picking up a Larvitar as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.